Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Study Center Fefana. Today we will discuss about quantum mechanics very important topic WKB approximation method. In this method we discussed till now that what is WKB approximation method and what is the basic of this method. Now we will discuss about wave function of Schrodinger wave equation and also discuss how we can solve problems of WKB approximation method in just 30 to 40 seconds. Okay, let us start. First of all, we have wave function for WKB approximation method. For this, we have to remember that the WKB approximation method is applied only in classically allowed region and in classically forbidden region. Okay, we see that in classically allowed region, the kinetic energy is always positive, and in classical forbidden region the kinetic energy is always negative. Let us start. I have already written that wave function for classically allowed region. We know that the Schrodinger wave equation, time independent Schrodinger wave equation is that minus h cat square upon 2m d square psi of x upon dx square plus v of x into psi of x is equal to e psi of x. Here the wave function is psi of x. Here the wave function is psi of x. We have to calculate the value of psi of x. Okay, let us start. First of all, we have wave function for classically allowed region. In classically allowed region, we see that the kinetic energy is always a positive. The kinetic energy is always a positive. Now, first of all, we will take the value of potential is constant. The value of potential is constant. Okay, the constant value of potential is V naught. After putting the value of V naught and solving this, we find that psi of x is equal to a e raised to power plus minus iota k of x. Iota kx. Okay, psi of x is equal to a e raised to power plus minus iota kx. For generalized solution, we can written this can be written as psi of x is equal to c1 e raised to power iota kx plus c2 e raised to power minus iota kx. This is the wave function for classically allowed region when the value of potential is constant. Okay, now discuss our case, that is the potential is slowly varying potential. That is the potential is slowly varying potential. For slowly varying potential, the value of constant a will be vary with the value of x and function of the x. Here we can written, this can be written as a of x, and the constant kx also vary with the value of x. Now we will written this as function of x, yani phi is the function of x. Okay, so after putting these values, we have the wave function psi of x is equal to a of x e raised to power plus minus iota phi of x. Okay, here a of x and phi of x, and phi of x are the function of x. ठीक है, अब देखिए यहां पर क्या होगा अपने पास, यहां हमें a of x एंड phi of x की वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करनी पड़ेगी. यहां a of x एंड phi of x की वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करनी पड़ेगी. ओके, आफ्टर कैलकुलेटिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ a of x, we have a of x is equal to c upon root of phi prime x. Okay, and phi prime x is equal to plus minus p of x upon h cat. ठीक है, and phi of x is equal to plus minus 1 over h cat integration p of x dx, and p of x is equal to root 2m into e minus v of x. Okay, after putting these values, we have the wave function psi of x is equal to c over root phi prime x e raised to power plus minus iota 1 over h cat into integration p of x dx. Okay, For homogeneous equations generalized solution, we can write this psi of x is equal to e1 upon root p of x e raised to power c1 upon root p of x into e raised to power iota 1 over h cat integration p of x dx plus c2 over root p of x e raised to power minus iota 1 over h cat integration p of x dx. Okay, this is the wave function. This is the wave function for a classically allowed region when the potential is varying, when the potential is slowly varying. Okay, now we will discuss about in forbidden region. In forbidden region, we have the potential, the kinetic energy is negative. The kinetic energy is a negative. That's why the value of p of x, the value of p of x can be written as minus root 2m v of x minus e. V of x minus e. According to this value, we have the wave function. We have the wave function in a forbidden region, in classically forbidden region. Classically forbidden region. In classically forbidden region, we have the function, wave function is psi of x is equal to a e raised to power plus minus iota नहीं होगा यहाँ पर a e raised to power plus minus k x होगा. Okay, similarly here iota cannot appear. Here also iota will not be appear. Okay, the difference between classically allowed region and forbidden region, the function, wave functions difference is only iota. In classically allowed region, iota will appear, and in forbidden region, iota will not be appear. Why? Because in classically forbidden region, the value of kinetic energy, is always negative. The value of kinetic energy is always negative. Okay, that's why the iota will not appear. Okay, this is the discussion about wave function for classically allowed region and classically forbidden region. Now we will discuss the quantization condition for finding the value of E of En. Okay, next topic is quantization condition to obtain En. En means bound state energy eigenvalues. En means bound state energy eigenvalues. For finding En, for finding En, the quantization condition is, quantization condition is 1 over h cat integration x1 to x2 p of x dx is equal to n pi minus beta 1 plus beta 2 and n pi minus beta 1 plus beta 2. Okay, here n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. And here if we take n is equal to 0 to 1, put the n is equal to n plus 1. N is equal to n plus 1. Okay, the difference for n is equal to 1 to n and n is equal to 0 to n is only here n and here n plus 1. Okay, this is the quantization condition for finding En. En means bound state energy eigenvalues. To finding bound state energy eigenvalues, we have the quantization condition. The quantization condition is 1 over h cat integration x1 to x2 p of x dx is equal to n pi minus beta 1 plus beta 2. N pi minus beta 1 plus beta 2 for n is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay, and n plus 1 pi minus beta 1 plus beta 2 for n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay. Now discuss what is x1 and x2. x1 and x2 are turning points. x1 and x2 are turning points. What is turning points? The turning points are the points where kinetic energy is equal to 0. Kinetic energy is equal to 0. Or you can say E minus V of x is equal to 0. E minus V of x is equal to 0. Or you can say E is equal to V of x. E is equal to V of x. Means at that point the total energy is equal to potential energy. The total energy is equal to potential energy. That point is called turning points. That point is called turning point. Okay, here x1 and x2 are turning points. P of x is equal to root 2m E minus V of x. Okay, P of x is equal to root 2m E minus V of x. Okay, now beta 1 and beta 2. Beta 1 and beta 2 are phase factors. Beta 1 and beta 2 are phase factors. Beta 1 and beta 2 are phase factors. And the value of phase factors for rigid wall, phase factor is equal to 0. For rigid wall, phase factor is equal to 0. Beta is equal to 0. And for smooth wall, beta is equal to pi by 4. Beta is equal to pi by 4. Okay. Beta 1 and beta 2 are phase factors. And the value of phase factor for rigid wall, beta is equal to 0. And for smooth wall, beta is equal to pi by 4. What is rigid wall and smooth wall? What is rigid wall and a smooth wall? Rigid wall means potential is equal to infinity. Potential is equal to infinity. Rigid wall means potential is equal to infinity. At that point, the potential is equal to infinity is called rigid wall. Okay. And for smooth wall, what is smooth wall? Smooth walls means potential is equal to finite. Potential is equal to finite. Okay. For rigid wall, potential is infinite, and for smooth wall, potential is finite. Okay. This is the quantization condition to obtain E of n. Okay. Now it's time to discuss about trick. What is trick, when and where it is applied, and how we can solve any problem after applying this trick just in 30 to 40 seconds. Okay, let us discuss. First of all, we have condition. Condition is this, that this trick is only applicable for even potentials. Only applicable for even potentials. Only applicable for even potentials. Okay. Now what is trick? We discussed that in any problem related to WKB approximation method, we have given V of x. If in any problem V of x is like this, alpha mod of x raised to power a, alpha mod of x raised to power a. Okay. In this type of problem, we have En. En means energy, bound state energy eigenvalue. In this type of problem, En is equal to alpha into n minus 1 by 2 h cut root pi over 2m alpha gamma 1 over a plus 3 by 2 divide by gamma 1 over a plus 1 raised to power 2a upon a plus 2. 2a upon a plus 2. This trick is only applicable for n is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay. For n is equal to 0, 1, 2 and so on, we have En is equal to alpha n plus 1 by 2 h cat root pi upon 2m alpha gamma 1 over a plus 3 by 2 divided by gamma 1 over a plus 1 raised to power 2a upon a plus 2. Okay. When n is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on, we have n minus 1 by 2, and for n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, we have in place of n minus 1 upon 2, we have n plus 1 by 2. Now here difference is, in place of n we have written n plus 1. We have written n plus 1. Okay. Now this trick is only for when smooth wall both sides. When smooth walls both sides. Okay. If one rigid wall, then we have in place of n minus 1 by 2, in place of n minus 1 by 2, n minus 1 by 4. Okay. This is the trick, and how we can solve after applying this trick any problem just in 30 to 40 seconds. After applying this trick, we have two types of conditions, that is dependency. After applying this dependency, we can solve any problem just in 30 to 40 seconds. What is dependency? Here two types of dependency we will check, that is dependency of En on alpha and dependency of En on n. We have first dependency of En on alpha, and second one is En on n. Okay, let us discuss on dependency. Now we will check dependency of En on alpha. Let us, here En is depends on alpha is proportional to alpha into 1 over root alpha raised to power 2a upon a plus 2. Okay. Now En is proportional to alpha into alpha raised to power minus half into 2a upon a plus 2. Cancel out. We have En is proportional to alpha raised to power 1 minus a upon a plus 2. Okay. Now En is proportional to alpha raised to power a plus 2 minus a upon a plus 2. Okay. And En is proportional to alpha raised to power 2 upon a plus 2. This is the dependency of En on alpha. Okay. We will apply this dependency. We will apply this dependency to solve problems. Okay. How this is applied, we will discuss in problems. Okay. Now we have dependency of En on n. We will discuss how En is depends on n. En is proportional to n minus half raised to power 2a upon a plus 2. 2a upon a plus 2. We will discuss that the WKB approximation method is only applicable for, or you can say gives better result for large values of n. Gives better results. WKB gives better results for large values of n. Large values of n. For large values of n, we can say n minus half is approximately equal to n. We can say n minus half is approximately equal to n. After applying this, we can say that En is proportional to n raised to power 2a upon a plus 2. 2a upon a plus 2. This is the dependency of En on n. This is the dependency of En on n. In any problem, to solve any problem, we will check first of all the dependency. First of all, we will check both the dependency. Okay. Now we will discuss about problems. We have first problem is that in first problem we have given a particle in one dimension moves under the influence of a potential V of x is equal to a raised to power 6. Ax raised to power 6. Where a is a real constant. A is a real constant. For large values of n, the quantized energy level En depends on n is. Depends on n is. We have calculated the dependency of En on n. We have calculated the dependency of En on n. This question were asked in CSIR NET GRF 2011. Okay. We know that the dependency of En on n. Dependency of En on n is En is proportional to n raised to power 2a upon a plus 2. 2a upon a plus 2. Here a is equal to 6. Here a is equal to 6. After putting the value of a, we have En is proportional to n raised to power 2 into 6 divided by 6 plus 2. Now we have En is proportional to n raised to power 12 upon 8. 12 upon 8. And after solving this, we have En is proportional to n raised to power 3 by 2. N raised to power 3 by 2. The dependency of En on n is En is proportional to n raised to power 3 by 2. Okay. This is the answer of this question and we will calculate this just in 40 seconds. Okay. This is the answer of this question. En is proportional to n raised to power 3 by 2. D is the correct answer. Okay. Now we have second problem that is asked two times. That is asked two times in NET. First time in December 2014 and second time in June 2016. Okay. But option will be changed. In December 2014's option will be given like this, and in June 2016 options will be given like this. In December 2014 we can find answer easily applying dependency, but in June 2016 we cannot apply the dependency because the power of every option, in every option the power will be same. But in December 2014 the power different. due to different powers we can easily apply the dependency. First we will solve according to December 2014, and after this we will solve according to June 2016. Okay, what is the problem? Problem is the energy levels for a particle of mass m in the potential Vx is equal to alpha mod x determined in the WKB approximation when root 2m integration a to b root e minus v of x dx is equal to n plus half h cut pi. This is the quantization condition. We all know this is the quantization condition where a and b are the turning points. A and b are turning points, and n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. We can easily understand from here n plus half, because n plus half is only for a n is equal to 0, 1, 2 and so on. Okay. Now first of all we will solve according to December 2014. In December 2014, in every option the powers would be different. According to this we can apply dependency. Here we will apply dependency of En on a n. Dependency of En on a n. According to December 2014. Okay. We will apply En depends on n raised to power 2a upon a plus 2. 2a upon a plus 2. Okay. Here the value of a is equal to 1. Here a is equal to 1. Okay, a is equal to 1. Now we have En. It depends upon, or you can say En is proportional to n raised to power 2 into 1 upon 1 plus 2. Now we have En is proportional to n raised to power 2 by 3. N raised to power 2 by 3. Now we will check the options. In which option n raised to power 2 by 3 is coming. This option is not applicable. This one also, this one also. In this option we will find that the n raised to power 2 by 3 will appear. Okay, this is the correct answer for this question. Now we will discuss about June 2016. How we will solve this question in June 2016. Okay. To solve June 2016, we have applied general formula for En. We know that En is equal to alpha n plus half h cut root pi upon 2m alpha into gamma 1 over a plus 3 by 2 divided by gamma 1 over a plus 1 raised to power 2a upon a plus 2. Okay. Now put all these values. We have En is equal to alpha n plus half h cut root pi 2m alpha gamma 1 over 1 plus 3 by 2 and 5 by 2 upon gamma 2 upon 1 plus 2 yani 3. Okay. Now we will solve this for options. Like options we will found in every option we will see that the alpha is inside the bracket. Okay. We will multiply alpha in inside, or you can say we will take alpha in inside. After taking alpha in inside, the power of alpha will be 3 by 2. After taking alpha inside, we have En is equal to n plus 1 by 2 h cut 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 1 alpha over root 2m gamma 5 by 2. Gamma 5 by 2 is equal to 3 by 4 pi root pi. 3 by 4 root pi. And we have also here root pi upon gamma 2 is equal to 1. Gamma 2 is equal to 1 raised to power 2 by 3. Okay. Now En is equal to 3 h cut alpha root pi into root pi pi divide by 4 root 2m into n plus half raised to power 2 by 3. This is the correct answer. This is the correct answer we have found in option 2. We will find the correct answer. Okay, this is the method to solve problems in CSIR NET. We can easily solve any problem just in 30 to 40 seconds for even potentials only. In next video we will discuss how we can solve any problem, related to WKB approximation method just in 30 to 40 seconds. Till now we will discuss about only even potentials problems. Okay, we will discuss in next lecture how we can solve odd potential problem in just 30 to 40 seconds and how we can solve transmission coefficient also just in 30 to 40 seconds. Okay,